If you were ever asked about the most common skill used in Rocket League, what would you choose? Let me give you some hints. Shooting is core. Without it, you won't score, thus win a match, duh. Defending is second thing after shooting. We do this every match, non-stop. But what comes after these mechanics? Dribbling? Occasionally. Aerials? Only when the ball is in the air. So which mechanic can be the third most important in Rocket League? Yes, it's a simple wave dash. Or lots of them. A lot. Many wave dashes during one game. You use this ability everywhere. Are you dropping from the wall? Use wave dash to get to the ground faster. Did you drop from the roof? Use wave dash to gather more momentum on the ground. Did somebody bump you? Use wave dash to recover. You don't have any boost left after unsuccessful attack? Chained wave dash. And many more situations. You may ask, why are we using this so often? Because it's the fastest way to boost your momentum without any boost in tough situation. So now, let's answer the question based on which I made this video. How to make a perfect wave dash. If you know or you don't, wave dash is a flip cancellation. But you don't have to hold your stick in the opposite way, it's faster and you gain more momentum during this ability. But you won't do it every time. You can misjudge your card's position and you will make a simple flick instead of cancelling it. But don't worry, it happens. Even I, in GC2, damn it sounds like a huge flex, make simple mistakes during wave dash, such as I don't stick properly wheels before jump, I don't catch momentum during it, I can't recover sometimes, so don't worry about execution. It all comes with time. You won't be able to make it perfectly just from the beginning. If you would, we all would have been in LCS right now. And we are not. So about using wave dash. You have to jump. Now very important. Tilt the car on any side up. It doesn't matter how high the side of the car will be. The rest is about your reflex. If you are fast enough, you can tilt the car just a bit up. But in our scenario, we want to learn basics. So let's tilt it about 45 degrees. Just like here on the screen. After doing that, you have to jump second time. But you have a limited time to use this second jump. If you do this too early, you will make a normal front flip. If you do this too late, you won't make any movement. You have to time it correctly. I would say it's just between the time when you are almost sticking your 2 or 1 wheels with the ground and the time when wheels are on the ground. Of course, you have to flip in the direction in which the wheels are still in the air. You can land on those wheels or wheel 2, but rest of the wheels have to be still in the air and you have to time it right. You have to be sure that your second jump is still there and time it right to not flip normally, but not to lose that flip or just land normally. You just have to get used to it and after some tries it won't be a big problem. Problem occurs when you will start to use it consistently on ranked matches. You will fail many times, but remember one thing. Everyone starts somewhere. You won't do it consistently every time. You have to fail a couple of times to improve, develop as a player in this game. Now I have to say something about how exactly are you supposed to gain momentum with it. For example, like this. And remember, if you are not doing a simple forward wave dash, you have to always hold your drift button while doing wave dash. Hold drift button. If you are doing side wave dash, diagonal wave dash, if you drop from the roof, if you get bumped, just hold drift button. You'll get much more momentum than you expect. Mechanical difficulty of this ability depends on the length of certain hitbox. It's very important because if you get used to wave dashes in, let's say, Octane, you won't be so accurate and consistent with wave dashes in Dominus, for example. If you change the car immediately, of course. Why does it happen? Every hitbox has its own length. The longer the hitbox is, the further you have to use second flip to stick all wheels to the ground. Why? Because longer car carries more momentum on their flip. That's why longer, more plank-like cars have more powerful shots. And wave dashes have to be just a little bit more precise. If you aren't focused enough too long during here, the longer hitbox you take, the more precise your wave dash has to be. Period. Okay, now you know how to use it, but you don't know one thing. How to estimate if using wave dash in certain situation will pay off. In almost every situation where you won't have your boost. Wave dash is a great feature. You can use it to gain a bit momentum and then immediately make a normal flip to get into supersonic. All that without boost, and with just a bit of training you will get consistent in it. Then, as I've said on the beginning of this video, we got jumping from the wall to the ground. As you know, to get from the wall to the ground, you have to ride on it. It's actually the most obvious thing I've said on my channel. So the faster way would be just jump off it and then gain even more momentum by just wave dashing through the ground. Very simple yet so effective. Next thing I got is when you take a shot or trying to bump your opponents, anything when you are going straight to opponent's goal, but not with the ball, just with your car. If you are in this kind of hard situation, good thing is to not turn around and lose almost all your hard-earned momentum, but just to go around you go and jump, turn around and wave dash straight to your goal. Very simple, yet still, you will be back so much faster. Next would be when you just got bumped. If you know, or you don't, if your 4 wheels got detached from the ground, you earn a flip reset. So, when you got bumped, you can easily do a wave dash when you will be just about to hit the ground again. Personally, I like to wave dash in almost every possible situation, even when I'm not sure if it will be faster than just a normal split flip or simple flicks or simple boosting. It keeps my wave dashes on a certain level, and I know that my wave dashes are very consistent because I do them in almost every situation. I would recommend this to every player on the highest level, because if you just got to know this ability, it's better to make smaller steps. First you have to be more or less consistent with wave dashes. Best way to train them? Trainings and normals. Good way to achieve consistency in this ability would be just a custom training, just like this one. I've created a custom training pack where you won't be able to catch up to the ball if you don't use wave dash. But you won't be as consistent as you would have trained it on normal matches too. Normals are very clutch in this case, because in normal match you have a lot of various situations and you won't be limited to schematic training, and you can learn many more ways to wave dash just straight from the game. Main goal after starting a normal match is to focus on doing only wave dashes, in any case. You just have to do it, focus on nothing else. It's everything I wanted to say about wave dash. It's a core ability these days, you have to learn it. It's even more important mechanic than half flip, so you really have to include it in your training routine. So, that's it for this video. If you liked it, like my video, subscribe to my channel. It motivates me a lot to make more videos with even better quality. Remember, it's only a game. Bye bye.